you figure out who I am? I am a director who guides performers. I lead with a baton and stand on a raised podium. I use my hands, arms, face, and head when I work. My typical uniform is a tuxedo or a nice suit. I am a good listener and have an ear for tempo and musical beats. Who am I? An orchestra conductor.
Take it! We're gonna try and drop this egg from 3 feet.
So we have popsicle sticks, tape, straws,
Rubber
hard-boiled
bands.
eggs.
And balloons. We're gonna start with the hard-boiled eggs for our test.
Maybe we could put the egg in a cup and then put balloons around it.
And we can put rubber bands on the bottom of it so it doesn't break like this.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Put the egg inside. So I'm going to be putting popsicle sticks on top of the cup. Okay.
That's okay.
I think we might need a few more balloons as shock absorbers.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we have in here are balloons, tape on both sides, and then we have rubber bands and the 2 eggs. Do you think that would be a good shock absorber?
Yeah, but we need some more balloons on the outside.
Right here? Where my hand is, yes.
And I got this one.
Put it right in that little space. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. So let's go and test it out.
Okay,
Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drop it! Okay, let's go.
See?
Did it work?
Yes, it worked!
What do you call a bug that you can throw? A frisbee!
What kind of candy is never on time?
I don't know.
Chocolate.
Oh, because that's how it's spelled, right?
You're right. What kind of coat is always wet when you put it on?
What?
A coat of paint.
I don't get it. What kind of cow can drive a tractor? A steer.
Momo.
Why was the painting put in jail? Because he was framed.
Sharks swim through the ocean like airplanes. They use their tails instead of propellers to generate thrust, and they use their side fins like wings. There are 500 types of sharks that we know of. The great white shark is the famous predator, but many sharks are not dangerous. There are 3 types of sharks that only eat plankton: the whale shark, the megamouth shark, and the basking shark. Sharks don't sleep the same way people do. Scientists believe the dogfish shark sleeps while it's swimming. Horn shark eggs are shaped like corkscrews. Pretty cool, huh?
Brain play. Name some rules that help people stay safe. Don't cross the street unless you look both ways, you have an adult, or there's a crossing guard.
Don't go anywhere you're not supposed to without an adult. Don't run in the middle of the street when a car is coming. Don't play with fire, knives.
If you're taking a walk or you're going somewhere, always have an adult or someone older than you.
Don't eat poisonous food.
Watch your step.
Today on Ever Wonder, we're going to find out how maple syrup is made. Kristen and Andy run Journey's End Maple Farm, and they'll show us how it's done. Maple syrup comes from maple trees. The first step is to drill a hole in the tree and put a spile in so the sap can drip into buckets. Tubing can also be used to collect the sap. farmers go around gathering the sap from the trees. Then they pump the sap into the sap house. It goes through a filter and then into a big storage tank outside. For sap to turn into syrup, it must be boiled for a long time. These machines are called evaporators. They have many channels to help take the water out of the sap. Andy waits for the bubbles to look just right. He then tests the syrup to see if it drips off the pan and sheets. This process is called sheeting, or a maple syrup drip test. After going through the evaporator, the sap is transferred and boiled again in the finishing pan. Here, Kristen stirs and uses a hydrometer to check the thickness of the syrup. Then, after the bottles have been sanitized, they are filled with maple syrup and eventually brought to pancakes everywhere.
Make it! Today we're going to be making margarita pizzas. You're going to need cheese, an English muffin, tomatoes, basil leaves.
The first step is to take your English muffin, and then you're going to take a slice of tomato and place it on the muffin. What's the next step?
We can add shredded mozzarella cheese. Next, we can add our basil.
Yep. So you're going to put these in the oven at 350 degrees.
For 10 minutes.
Or until the cheese is nice and melted. Once they've cooled down, enjoy.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay, these look so good.
Mwah!
Where do fish get their money? From the riverbank.
Why wouldn't the fish watch TV?
I don't know. He was afraid he'd get hooked. What seafood goes well with peanut butter? Jellyfish. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Why did the ocean roar?
I don't know. Why?
You would roar too if you had crabs on your bottom.
Oh, I get it. 'Cause it's like on the bottom of the sea.
And your bottom, and crabs are walking on the bottom.
That'd be uncomfortable.
Brain play. What musical instrument are you most like? I am like a guitar because I am loud and I really like music. Piano because I make a lot of different noises.
I am mostly like a harp.
I would say the drums because I'm fun and loud.
Probably the flute because I'm small and petite.
I gotta say the piano because one, I play it, and two, it has every note, and I have every note like this.
Can you figure out who I am? I do a lot of research about people. I study things from the past and how they connect to today. I work with historical records, genetic analysis, and old charts all the time. I work with trees, but not the kind of trees that are outside. I can tell you about your ancestors, who they were, where they were from, and who they married. Who am I? A genealogist.